Welcome to Daily Roundup with Hassan. Today is January 28, Tuesday. Around more than 1,100 people have been arrested today, the illegal immigrants across the whole country. Colombia started receiving his people in their own planes instead of getting them into in army planes and handcuffed and chains in their leg. That was the issue which caused a big war of words and sanctions among Colombia and America. And so they came to agreement that these people will go into Colombia in their own planes instead of army planes, as they were treating them as criminals. And even after that, President Gustavo Petro shared a post on Facebook that these people are free human beings. They are not criminals. They are not slaves. So we should treat them as normal human beings. Even Washington Post said today that none of them were criminals. Those were civilian people. They were just illegal immigrants, but they were not criminals, as other media outlets are blaming and accusing them to be criminal. Even the Department of ICE, Immigration, Custom Enforcement, they also label them, most of them, as criminals. Maybe they have the records because they cannot show all of them, but whatever they are sharing the information, like the pictures and their names, those people might be were involved in any type of crimes. I just want to give you some background about the illegal immigrants in the United States. So the total number is 11 million in the United States right now. So the maximum number of people were deported in 1 year was 432,000. So that was the maximum number of people deported in 1 year. So if we go to our maximum level until now, that will take almost 25 years to deport all these 11 million illegal immigrants from the United States. That is quite impossible thing to do, because this is a long duration, and to keep these actions, keep these raids active, we need a lot of resources. So even if America goes a little above this level, if they arrest or if they deport 2,500 people every day, arresting them and detaining them is an easy step. To deport these people, you need equipment, you need a lot of human power to do that. So if they use their resources and deport 2,500 people every day, they need 32 military airplanes. Every day they need 32 flights back and forth to deport these 2,500 people, and still it will take 12 years to deport all these illegal immigrants. And this is the number which are already here. If you add the people, those gonna come more into the country, which looks like is gonna be impossible, but it's gonna be very hard. But it cannot make it impossible, because it's a long 2,100 mile long border. That's a big border, which is kind of impossible to protect it or secure it 100%. So if America use its fully resources, or use other departments, help with other departments, and don't do anything else, and just deport 5,000 people every day, it will take 6 years to deport all the illegal immigrants. It's quite a big task. The way I'm seeing, I don't think so they're going to continue even more than few months, because the hype is just created to show the people that the promise which Donald Trump made, so he kept his promise and he's deporting all those illegal immigrants just because it's in the news and everybody is just following that, and people are thinking that it's going to go like that forever, but that's not possible. So on the other side, today Donald Trump offered buyout to all federal workers, around 2 million workers. More than 2 million federal workers are in the United States. So they offered them to resign until February 6th. So all they have to do is reply to the email they send to them just with the word resign, and so their process will be started. And so if they resign until February 6th, so they will get paid until September, and all the benefits like health insurance or whatever they have, they will keep receiving until September. So the purpose and the aim is to save around $100 billion, which they think that by lowering the workforce, by lowering the federal employees, it will save them the money, but it will also impact so many departments and so many projects which people are working on. It's a big decision, and hopefully people respond carefully, because it's not gonna be easy to find the same level of job for some of the people. And so the other thing is Donald Trump also ordered to full-time return to in-office work. So those who are gonna be working, they're gonna have to come full-time in office. So because of this, some people might also resign, because some people just can't leave their families, or they're living away from the workplace. So it's quite impossible for them to return to office like full-time. And also there was another major news I want to share with you about the DeepSeek. Is a Chinese artificial intelligence tool that beat all the US companies in one shot. This is like a big thing happened yesterday. The stock, Nvidia stock dropped 12%. They lost $600 billion in one day, the biggest in the history of the company. And the reason is that artificial intelligence, the way they did that, they might have used the Nvidia chips, which they are saying that they used 2,000 chips, which quite is like astonishing, because that AI tool, or the way the AI works, you need a lot of computing power and a lot of compute learning. And even Elon Musk said that it's impossible to do with 2,000. They might use more than 30,000 chips. They already ordered, even there is a ban to export those chips to China, but I think they got a lot of chips before the ban started. So they just spent 5.6 million. The Chinese guy, he spent there's a company, I forgot the name. So they spent 5.6 million, and they spent 2 months to train the system, the tool. And it's quite astonishing, because the American companies spend billions and billions of dollars and years of work, and they get to the level where the Chinese company went in two months. Is a big, because on top of that is an open source tool. Anybody can configure according to their needs, and there's no chance of data leak or user information go into Chinese hands or Chinese companies. This is a big development. This is a big competition starts between all those companies, even the US and outside the US. So hopefully I will join you tomorrow. This is all for today.